Hello everybody, it's Denise and welcome back to the fishing village. This is a collaborative build with onawhim7737, that is D or die, whichever you want to say. And here is the boats and the dock, and we're going to look at that today, and also the main house where the person that runs the place lives. Alright, right down here on this shore, what I was trying to do was just try to make it look a little bit more natural, so I added some rocks, plants, debris, stuff like that. Maybe an old anchor washed up here at one point in time. This is a fishing hole. The guy that mans it will actually get down in the water and look like he's catching fish, and so I placed some of the fish to where they were like actually swimming through there, so it looked like he was, you know, catching some real fish. So yep, and here's this little resting spot. He's got a camera and drinks, maybe hunting down some oysters as well, fishing pole, all that good stuff. And again, here is our cook that's supposed to be up in the main house, but I guess because he works as a cook and is considered food, he's over here manning the blight plants. But he's doing it from the wrong side. So this is just like a little storage shed Dee wanted me to put in, and she told me a few things to decorate it with, and then she said the rest of it just put whatever you think would go. And so I did. I just decorated it up, and so they've got a gun there, some tools.
Whole place is run by robots.
Hope you can see it. This guy's in her way. And so moving back behind it, they've got a little sink where they can wash up, garbage can, and Dee wanted the blight and the tires underneath here to make it look like they were supporting the building, but it looks really cute. Decorated the back part, and these tires and stuff we couldn't delete, these right here, so I just put some plants, some of Dee's favorite plants over here to dress it up a little bit. And we've got a little black cat, and he hangs out here. He stays where he's supposed to. And, there's the hidden electricity here. And then the little generator's hidden inside there. Some more debris and storage spaces. Some over here too. There was already some junk here, so basically this was just to cover up more junk. A lot of debris here that couldn't be scrapped. And yeah, I guess since he runs the fishing hole, he's works on food as well, so he's over here manning this brain fungus, I guess. I turned this into a little fish graveyard. These dead dolphins kind of work the same as a Brahmin trough would for the mirelurks. So yeah, I just kind of made something up here to cover up some ugliness that was there. And I shrunk down the mirelurks to where they were little. Hey little guys, they're so cute. Look at them. Yeah, they're so cute when they're not trying to rip your face off. Look at him. Pretty. Oh, where's y'all's little boat? I had a little miniature boat here. What did y'all do with it? Did you eat it? Yeah, they're really cute. So this is kind of their little hangout spot. So I guess since I'm over on this side, I'll just start up this dock. This one was already here. This dock. And so I started getting a lot of settlers, and so I ran out of jobs for them, so I threw up this little guard post here. Maybe she checks people when they come in off the boat or something. Covered up, you know, another boat that was there. I was actually surprised it clipped through all that. Or maybe I used Place Anywhere and it really didn't have a choice. And this is a fishing boat from Better Stores mod, and it acts as food, and the lady that runs it is this lady right here. And you'll see her welding on the ship, or on the boat. And so she doesn't usually just stand around like this, but maybe she's thinking or something. So this is our weapons lady. I decided to put her on the boat and pretend she was a traveling weapons merchant. And I put some storage over here. And I almost forgot to add all this kind of stuff. Dee had to remind me. She said it needs to have storage on there and some little buoys and stuff like that. And she said each one had to have a radar and a turret, and each one needed a flag. And then, you know, she told me the specific lights, like 2 red lights on the inside, a green and red light on the outside, and then a white light on the front and a white light on the back. So see, I wouldn't have known all that stuff, but since Dee knows this stuff, she was very specific and on what she needed it to look like to be realistic. And each one had to have a ham radio, and you know, the consoles here, these were part of the Better Stores mod as well. Got those in there pretty good. And the steering wheel, I said, oh, I've got a perfect piece to use for the steering wheel, and it's this old phone thingy. So it looks pretty cool. And got some cots in here for him to sleep. Those work out really good. Seems like those would be on a boat anyways, so as opposed to an actual bed or sleeping bag. Alright. Now I do have a lady assigned here. She's a scavenger, and she was walking up that way a minute ago, so she'll walk back and forth, but she'll stand here with a clipboard and a pen, and you know, it kind of makes it look like she's, you know, taking inventory and stock of what is coming in on the boats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ain't looking for trouble.
Now this is the dock that we actually built. Used some of the Cabin in the Woods wooden posts, and it turned out really good. I mean, it looks so good. It doesn't really need any other supports except those. I mean, it looks really nice. And those are real sturdy looking and hefty, so it's definitely believable. On the right is another boat that we added. And Dee told me to put in these planks. This is basically the scaffolding floor glitched in here. And this took me quite a while to do because I was really trying to get it, you know, looking perfect. So I think it came out real nice. It's something Dee wanted, so I you know, I consider this her build, so I tried to do as much as I could that she wanted me to. I put a little guard lady here because, you know, I think we both agreed that the ships need to look, you know, like people are on them doing stuff, and storage, of course. Little decorations. Bell.
Yes.
With the flag and all the flags and the radars and the turrets. And Dee wanted this little guy in here. He's so cute. Yep, just stuck him there on a stool. So there's the ham radio and the And the lights, everything to her specifications. And another cot. And of course that's where the guard lady is assigned to, is that cot in there. And Dee wanted a little, another little pier thing right here, and I just decorated it up with some stuff. And then here's the boat that is originally here in the actual game. If you come to this location, the boat can be scrapped, but not the stuff that's on it, like these chairs and flamingos and stuff, and the debris. And so I asked Dee, I said, do you want me to delete the boat and try to put a new white one in there? She said, nah, it's not worth the trouble. Just decorate it up like the other ones. And so everything is floating up and down, kind of looking ghostly and stuff. But it's pretty funny to look at. And I tried to, you know, decorate it and stock it up as much as I could. I put a little car on this one. Ooh, there's a beer bottle. Someone was drinking on here. So yeah, that's all the boats. And these are hand decorated on here, because the Mosi decorator only places it down flat, not sideways, so I had to do that by hand, which is fine. They look totally cute, but sometimes they blow off their little hooks there. Here's the lady that stands down there with the clipboard. There she is. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, let's go to your post. Alright, so moving up on here to the main house. It's pretty grandiose looking, and we used a lot of nice pieces in there. And I don't think Dee has seen the finished product of the main bedroom there. I think she's really going to love it. So, but over here I added this some stuff to this little guy. I had put teddy bear up there with the canopy umbrella. Excuse me. And this was a surprise piece that I made in addition to the guys sitting on the rock looking out, and the guys in the swimming area in the inner tubes. These were like little additions I added, and then when Dee was able to see them, I said, look what I did, and she's like, oh, it's so cute. So, but she told me to add over here, that teddy bear needs some beer and some barrels, so I added his alcohol and his barrels, and he's got his own refrigerator, and he's got himself a little friend. Even though this guy doesn't talk much, he's yeah, keeping him company there. So that's their little hangout. And moving on to this house is the, like I said, the main house where the person that owns the place is staying. And so yeah, the design of the deck and the house was Dee's idea, and we had to use a lot of Place Anywhere on some of these pieces because they just would not go. But she wanted a little grass there on the roof, and I stuck some of the stuff out here for decoration. A mailbox and newspaper bin, stuff like that. A couple of plants. A Vim machine. Don't know what mod this comes from, but it's stocked in there already. I didn't stock those in there. A few more fishing stuff here. And to do this curve around here was just, you know, with these railings was pretty difficult. So I did this off camera so I wouldn't have to have all that mishmash in a stream. And some barrels there for storage, I guess. And so this is staircase that winds back down here, and then, you know, we'll have to run back up here to get back to the main house again. But I wanted to show you where that staircase led in case anyone was wondering. And here's where the people, I guess, checking in point or whatever for settlers, if they need anything, new people that come into the settlement. These are both guards. There's their guard chairs, but they just stand here, which is fine, you know, as long as they stay at their posts. At least they look like they're, you know, receiving some people who come in and out of here. And so I just decorated this place all up. Dee told me she wanted some coffee in here and some tables. She wanted the orange couch. I stuck a little coat rack in the corner. And then this is the main office where the person that owns the place, whether it be a man or a woman, I'm assuming it's a woman since Dee is the head honcho. This is their office, and I figured this place is kind of like, in a way, a park, and you know, you usually have like a main area at the main office where someone does like your medical attention and takes care of people who may get hurt in the park or whatever. So that's kind of the idea right here. So I've got, you know, a lady to patch people up, and she, you know, she's got a place to clean her hands and stuff like that. So nothing major, just someone to tend to wounds around the place.
I can patch you up if you need it. First one.
And Dee wanted this modular couch in here, but I didn't have, well, she wanted white, but we didn't have it in white. So I said, well, this light turquoise is the closest I can get. So
If you need
again, just a few decorations. We've got a ham radio there, a bread box for some food, a safe. I blew this ham radio up a little bit in size. So yeah. Okay, now here's the part that I really would love a grand entrance on because it's so gorgeous. I love this room. I am in love with it. And even if I didn't decorate it and do it up myself, I would still love it. It's just beautiful. It's very modern looking. Dee wanted the glass on here. But I put these staircases in here. She liked these particular staircases from the G2M workshop mod. And in here she said to put white paneling along the bottoms to to cover up the warehouse wall part that's there on the bottom. And I said, oh, that's a good idea. You know, that'll look real nice. And but it'll take me a while to do. You know, I had to do it off camera. But then I was like, I'm going to add another panel on the top and then put curtains on there. And I mean, look at it. It's just beautiful. I mean, and then I put mini blinds over here. It's really, really pretty. I love it. And she told me she wanted flowers over here in the corner. There's a big rock there that I guess she wanted covered up. And she just said, put flowers over there. And well, I did this whole thing, use this Institute whiteness and then put blight in there and her asters that she likes. And this is just beautiful. Love it. Let's go look over here. This rock, couldn't get rid of that, and it was just sticking up there, so I stuck a boat on it with this little guy here. Hello, toy soldier guy. He's manning that boat. Some goodies over here. She definitely wanted the wet bar in here. Got some weights that I threw in underneath there. Then you can just look out the window and see everything. It's still very open with the curtains and the mini blinds. It's still, I mean, you can still see so much. You can see the swimming area and the fishmonger, and yeah, it's really pretty. I love it. I mean, I would definitely stay here. I'd love to live here. Oh my God. But yeah, so anyways, moving down onto another spiral staircase. Going down here. This is just another sitting spot, chill area, I guess, where you can look out at the beauty. Got some water refraction walls here to make it look more oceany when you look out there. And you can sit over here and watch these guys swim. Some more decorations just to try to pep it up a bit. Some nice roses, and Dee wanted a waterfall over here, so I made one for her. It's gorgeous. And then as you are going down, you will come to the swan boat. And then I've got people working on this boat too. They're scavengers, but they'll sit on here like they're going somewhere. So I think that about does it for part 2, guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this tour. Oh, it's not gonna let me sit on the dang boat. Okay. I was gonna sit on the, I wanted to sit on the boat. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I think I will leave the rest for part 3 because there's still quite a bit to show you guys. So I will see you guys in the next one. Take care and let us know what you think in the comments. Bye!